Alright, what's up, Taurus? Welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. You are next up in the wheel. This will be a tarot reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, maybe South Node placements, Taurus. Whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God. If you're here to cross watch for the sign of Taurus, please be respectful. If you feel yourself kind of being like creepy in the stalker realms, and you know something in your tummy is telling you you're doing something weird, you might be. But also, if you're here to watch for a Taurus that you love, then welcome. That's totally fine. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, please come into the space as we read for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus. I did my pre-shuffle. My shuffles take a while. Little disclaimer, I cuss. I have a little bit of a dirty sense of humor at times. If that's not your vibe, just politely click off. No rude comments or anything, please. Yeah, and whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help us God. We said that part. What was in your pre-shuffle, Taurus? It was, oh, an upside down magician flew out. And then the moon card was on the bottom of the deck. So, let's see. But that's never... Someone's trying to get away with something, potentially. We'll see what comes out, because sometimes I don't even like to talk about the pre-shuffles, because sometimes it's a completely separate message. All right, but I just like to mention it sometimes when it feels important, because those are kind of important cards, in my opinion, for people listening to tarot readings. All right, for the sign of Taurus, please. What do we have? What the? Hello, right out of the gates. Okay, we have a world card. It's on its side. Something's wrapping up. Something is like coming to a close, but it's not quite there. Something is like coming to a close, but it's not quite there. You could be dealing with a fixed sign like yourself, Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Taurus. All right. Eight of Pentacles upside down. Has something come to a screeching halt? Is something feeling stagnated, but like it needs to close up? This is interesting. I almost feel like this needs to be upright. That's a circular deck. You kind of have to go with how the energy feels. We're going to take this upright. The Eight of Pentacles, where he's working. She, he, they is working on closing something up, perhaps. On finishing something. But it's not quite there. That could be you, Taurus. That could be someone you're dealing with. The energy does feel a little serious. It feels a little like, I don't want to say the word cutthroat, but it feels like, yeah, like serious. Okay. Let's see what else comes out, Taurus. So we have something that's not finished yet, something that's needing to be wrapped up, or you want it to be wrapped up, and you're working on that. Or someone is. For the cross watchers, I have to mention the cross watchers, Taurus, just to be polite. If you're here watching as a cross watcher, and this is a Taurus, don't get offended. But some people are in here listening for a Taurus that's doing this to them. But to be fair, Taurus, this is mostly for you. Okay, but I do like to throw it out there. Seven of Swords on the bottom. We have Seven of Swords on the bottom. We have Six of Swords, and then we have a Four of Cups. Feels like somebody's trying to fix something that was like not what they expected it to be, or wants to leave something entirely, or is trying to fix something but is having a hard time. A dime. Something's a 10. Someone's a dime. Hello, like that. Or the sign of Capricorn could be of significance. Or look into your 10th house placement. Somebody's like wanting to leave something, but feeling the need to stay put and like finish the job, finish something, and it's feeling like kind of a sketchy job though, because it's like Seven of Swords job. Stealing, lying, strategy, Doesn't always have to be stealing and lying, but it is very strategic, and he does look like he's stealing a bunch of swords, so typically that's the energy that the card provides. Oh, also, Taurus, my storage runs out. If I get cut off, our reading ends. I apologize just in advance, okay? I always forget that part. Somebody's trying to leave something entirely while somebody else finishes it up and fixes it up. Maybe somebody's pissed because somebody was like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. This is too stressful. And then the other person's like, well, you're leaving it up to me to deal with? You're leaving this up to me to deal with then. World card on its side, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords upright, 4 of Cup on its side, kind of, you know, with the 7 of Swords. It's like kind of some sketchy vibes of like, oh, you told me this. It's like, and then the person just dips. And it's like, oh, okay, I see. I see. So you're a little bitch then. Got it. Right? Okay, noted, noted. And you are not upset. You are not upset. Okay, good. You are not upset. But someone's upset about having to finish something or work on something that they feel like should be wrapped up already or is not in a comfortable position. And then like they want to leave also. They're like, this is sketch, or like this feels not comfortable. But now I have to deal with this because I'm the more mature one, or I have to deal with this because I don't want things to fall entirely to shit. I don't know if this is in regards to business, family, friends. You place it where you see fit, Taurus. You are the master of your story. You will know your situation. Usually, sometimes I get heavy hits on like what it could be, like more romancy, family, money stuff. I don't know. It's kind of always a big soup of it all, if you ask me. But let's see. What else? What else? A 6 of Cups. It's upright. Oh. That's why this is, so you love, there's a lot of love here. Nostalgia, love, memories. There's an effort to fix something or make it better because there's too much love involved, or there's too much writing on this, you know, back to the kind of the serious note. But also with the 6 of Cups, that's like, you know, family, it could be exes sometimes. Trying to fix something, trying to like wrap something up, like finish it, because this, you know, the World card, she's nude. I don't know, YouTube gets weird about it, but the World card, it's a circle, right? So when it's on its side, it kind of implies that the circle isn't closed. It's just kind of like that last little bit of something that someone's trying to ride through. That could be you, Taurus. And somebody's working, there's like some sour energy here where somebody's kind of like, why am I want to say the word P-U-S-S-Y, footing? Pussy footing. Wouldn't that imply they're being quiet and like tiptoeing around things? Somebody's trying to be all sneaky about something then. Pussy footing. Somebody's trying to be sneaky about something as they kind of like run away from it, and you have to deal with it, and you have a lot of love for that scenario, person, or there's a lot riding on it. Or you feel the need to like, maybe you feel like you could be happier somewhere else. You could be dealing with something else and you're like, why am I dealing with this? Like, why am I even dealing with this? This is ridiculous. You know, with the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, it's like, why am I even dealing with this? I could be somewhere else right now. Like, right? But I'm going to work on it and try to make it better because I love this, or I love them. There could be children involved because there's children in this card, like handing each other flowers and stuff. All right, let's get more Taurus. It is feeling tender but serious. Like, it's tender but serious. And look, it doesn't, if it's not about a family scenario like that, it could just be like, you created a I don't want to call it an energetic tie to imply that there's some like witchy, weird little notes on there. No, but like an energetic cord, you know, like a friendship is a one way to put that. A contract, a bond, like, you know, word is bond. People say that for a reason. Like, you know, like my word is bond. Like, you know, you could count on me. Like, I will be there. My word is good. Okay, so there's something about that. And that's maybe you saying that, and you're having to stay around and fix something as somebody's like not helping, or like not living up to what you thought you were there for to begin with. You're like, wait, what? This is starting to feel strange. Like, something feels off. Something does feel off, like in the energy right now as well. Like not in my surround, but like in the car, in this reading. So I'm like, let's get more. So I'm like, let's get more. Again! With his fucking sneaking ass. He's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm upside down. I'm not sneaky. No. Nothing weird going on here. You're coming out this time, Buster. Oh. Somebody's not happy about something that they had to do or that they're having to do. I know it's just sounding a little bit repetitive, but it's making them upset, or they know about something that was done and they're very upset about it. And like, about someone, if they've done to somebody that they love, done to a family member, done to someone they care about, somebody they admire. They know about something that was done and it's making them upset, and they're trying to help or make something better. When I say they, it could mean you, them, what, he, she, whatever, anything that applies to whoever this reading is for, okay? And someone's trying to wrap it up and close it up. It's uncomfortable. There's like an uncomfortable, lots of uncomfortable notes, kind of like pulling on my, you know, energy a little bit, kind of like, like it's a nervous feeling. It's a you're scared or something. And it's like, you may have experienced that for like a long time, and you're like, you know what? Nah, I'm not. But I do know what is happening actually in my surroundings. And I know myself, you know yourself. And you're like, yeah, I might be a little upset right now and kind of pissy. But it's because I've noticed something occurring, and now it's all riding on me, or I feel like I need to fix something, or I adore somebody that something's being done to, and I need to fix this. And you want to run away, something about you that maybe just like wants to run away and get away from it all. But like, when does that fix things? Maybe, you know, you might be like fantasizing a little bit on like a vacation, or just like going somewhere, like getting away, getting a break, doing anything except for having to deal with this. And something was done to someone that you adore, for a few of you, for sure. 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Virgo, an Aquarius. 70. Yeah, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo. Maybe a Leo. Oh, and Cancer. Said that. Yeah, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay, yeah. All right. Woo. A happy card? Well, if they're all happy, like there's like, but something in the energy is like, okay, we have happy. We have a page of, we have a happy. Hold on. We have a Page of Wands and a 9 of Cups. Sagittarian, Piscean energy. I always see a page of, I said Page of Cup. Did I say Page of Wands? It's a Page of Wands and a 9 of Cups. Okay, so that's somebody that's kind of like floaty, a little like, well, like, I don't know, okay, how do I say that? Because it's like some Neptunian, some Neptunian, like Mercury, Uranus, like kind of stuff going on, that Jupiter stuff going on with all that, like, You could be dealing with somebody that's very flighty or very like hard to interpret. You might not understand them, like maybe they're what they say and like how they move doesn't match. I don't know why it's coming off that way, but what they say and how they move does not match, and it's concerning. But they're happy, like they're happy, or you're happy, or you're this. But I also get more so like whoever this reading is for, that you're upset, you're like frustrated and sick of dealing with something, and someone you love is being either attacked or stolen from, and then somebody's like happy to do it. They feel fancy. They're like, oh, that belonged to them. I'm so glad I stole this. You know, these two right next to each other. They're like, oh, good. I always liked that wand. After all. They're like, I always knew that cloak would look better on me, as they do this and then feel this way. That's creepy. I always knew this cloak would look better on me as I steal things and lie and pretend to be somebody I'm not. Okay, so somebody's pretending to be somebody that they're not. Like a lot. Okay, a lot. Ought. OT. OT, I don't know. Bots. Somebody could work for tech. Bot, or somebody has that body yaddy. Somebody could be jealous of somebody's body, like their physical, like how they look physically. Not as much envy in the Seven of Swords, but there could be some envy here with the Four of Cups. And this like romance potential, or like missing an old friend that somebody wants to return to, and there's like a working like keep your nose down on the grindstone, like keep focused, like I just got to get through this. And then somebody's doing something sneaky, someone's aware of it, somebody wants to run away, get away from it, and somebody feels very fancy as they do something and take someone's cloak or their wand or their jewels or their whatever they took that makes them feel better about being, I don't know, I guess you could say a subpar individual, because people that are subpar individuals will steal your items and lie about who they are as a person. Yeah, and that's being friendly, saying it that way. Okay, let's look at it vertically for a second. Oh, actually, let me get one more Taurus. We're at 17 D5. The Sun card. We love that, but why is it paired with this? Hold on. We're gonna look at things vertically for a sec, Taurus, because I like to read horizontal and then vertical. So we have the what needs to close up, and this kind of angst surrounding it, because somebody wants to return to their beloved or fix something with a family member, and they're working very hard on doing that. And they're getting kind of antsy. They're like, can I go over, like tapping the foot style energy. And then this makes them happy. There could be some fantasizing about all that going on. It's something to look forward to. Okay, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Sun. It's like stealing the truth, stealing the sunlight, stealing the making somebody confused about what's real. Like there could have been deception, like, I mean, with the Seven of Swords, yeah, about what somebody is all about. Making somebody seem like they're a little pompous and like all about money. Not, it's just a page, right? Page of Wands. But say this was a Queen of Wands, you know, wand energy. Like it's like making someone feel the truth about another person is like, oh, they're just a Queen of Wands, maybe upside down type. You know, they're all about like, they want to feel special and important and they're very thirsty for attention all the time. Like trust me, you don't want to deal with that. That's like or King of Wands upside down. He's a hoe. Like, he has all these women that he sleeps with. Like, you don't want to deal with that. But what's happening there is somebody is like fucking jealous of a potential connection that you have with somebody, and they're trying to deter you away from it. And they were very convincing at doing this. I don't know how. And it made them quite pleased with themselves. Yeah. And like, as this all stays that way, maybe you've stayed put in something, and like, you just want to run away from it now. You're like, oh God, now you might know more things than you did before even. And you're like, oh God, now I know. And like, I'm more upset than ever about what I used to know. And now that I definitely know. And you're kind of trying to like, maybe not put on show, not like you're being fake or anything, but with the horizontal row with the 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, you could just be like trying to be chill and just get through the day as you know about something that makes you feel very upset. Not very upset, but just like uncomfortable. Like, you got it, you're good, you know. But you're also kind of like a little ticked off on something, but you are very convincing, you know. Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, I look good, I smell good, I like sparkly items, I like sparkly things, something, whatever. It doesn't have to be sparkly, but you know what I mean. Like, it's good, it's fine, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fine. But you're saying this to yourself. You're not saying this out loud, because if you would, the individuals that have like magnifying glasses on you, because they need to know what you're thinking, right, at all times, so they can plot their next fucking shady ass thing, move, whatever that is. No, you're not saying too many things out loud. You're keeping a lot to you're keeping your cards close to your chest, for lack of a better term. Maybe you should keep doing that. Oh, we have a Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. What did we say about that Jupiter stuff coming in? You just want to, you want to be happy. You want to be happy. I don't know. Or somebody you want to go towards your journey, like what you feel is like your heart song, like where you belong, what is yours, like something. Could have something to do with location as well, just because I'm looking at this and it almost looks like a compass, right? So something about compass or northeast, southwest, routes. Okay, let's get a couple more 2242 Taurus, and let's close it up. Yeah, okay. Also, I like to look at things. Okay, so let me just. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Somebody's very pleased about what they do that is sketch. They don't feel bad about it. Side note. No, they don't feel bad about it. They like keeping a cycle open. Somebody must be getting paid to do that. Okay, good. Yeah. Somebody must be getting money to keep something open, keeping a cycle open. Like to keep a cycle, the World card, on its side. Not up, not down, just like kind of unknown, like keeping it confused on purpose. And somebody feels very pleased about this. They're like, well, hey, as long as it's not me, as long as it's not me and my family, or me and my job, or me and my money, and I get to make money at the same time, and I'm a sick and twisted individual that enjoys you know, doing this to people just because I'm angry inside and have some unresolved trauma and whatever. Well, then freaking you know, butter my biscuit and then what is it? I forget the saying. I love those like stupid little sayings. Oh yes, butter my biscuit and call me Sally or some shit. I don't know. Somebody could be like an old timer that's into old sayings like that. Anyways. Money is being made, work is being done, and somebody is pleased about it. Maybe maybe this person doesn't make that much money and they've been able to like get a couple coins and they feel all excited about it and they're like, oh yeah, this is actually quite fun, isn't it? But this almost gives more Emperor to me, so there is somebody behind the scenes probably that is not only having a couple coins about it, right? We gotta close it up soon, Taurus. I'm trying to make my zodiac readings not too long. Whoa, sorry. Because they take forever to upload. But dude, my readings take like fucking 3 days. Whoa. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, look. I always do that. I looked up what it meant the other day, and it actually, like, Lolo, I say that a lot in my readings, and it meant Filipino grandpa. So somebody could be watching me that has a Filipino grandpa that's, like, involved in this, or you are a Filipino grandpa. Okay, just throwing it out there. Because I looked up what it meant. I was like, why do I always say Lolo? Like, what is that? And it was like, it could mean grandpa, and, you know, whatever. So just, if it applies, just let it pass if it doesn't. Okay. We have a Queen of Pentacles that just came out on like in the upside down, actually. And then we have a Page of Cup upside down. And a 7 of Pentacles upright. Okay. Yeah, somebody's upset that whatever they were trying to do is not going to work. They thought it would. They thought they had something in the bag, and they're still waiting, like, patiently, though. Like, working on it still. Or someone is. But they're bitter. It might be visible now to, like, see that someone's upset about something. And there's a Queen of Pentacles upside down here. She is responsible for doing, and you are a Pentacle person, Taurus. So you could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign that's doing this. Or a Leo. Or a Scorpio, or a Cancer, or a Pisces, or an Aquarius, or a Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, signs. Just saying them so you can get confirmation for your storyline. Somebody's upset and ungrounded and doing anything for clout, like trying to make it, well, maybe, and if it's not about the clout, it's just about, like, needing help all the time and needing money and, like, kind of, like, waiting, that tap in the foot energy of, like, needing something from you and, like, needing, yeah, more so wanting. Like, yes, needs probably are involved, but more so, like, wanting. It's feeling a little greedy and, like, impatient. And as they're doing that and acting that way, they're also stealing and lying and doing some psycho shit. Like, behind, like, very, very conniving, very sneaky, like if you were to know the full truth, get some, like, you know, scroll of information and read, like, all the things that they had been up to, your jaw would probably drop down to the ground and be like, well, I knew they were up to a few things, but, like, this is, like, I know how that feels. That's happened to me before, where it's like, oh my God, Becky, look at this butt. Like, this is a big one. This is quite the big one. This is a lot. So you might be going through something like that. There could be kids involved that are upset by their own mother because she's upside down and the Page of Cups is upside down. And maybe it's because she's so concerned about money or what people are doing for money or how to make money. You know, doing that around children will create, like, a money wound. And so it's always best to not do that, because then you grow up your whole life feeling like that's the most important thing all the time, which is, yeah, we all want money. But, like, when you grow up in a setting where it's like the mother or father is always stressed about the bills and how much money and, like, bringing it up in front of the whole family, what that does to the kids is it makes them all nervous about money all the time and how they're just bad at it. Does something around money, and like a wound, a money wound. Someone has one. It's probably this Queen of Pentacles upside down. And so she feels the need to go around and doing sketchy shit and get somebody backed up into a corner feeling like they need to close something up, close something in, make something better, tra-la-la-la. A cycle needs to close. It's not closing on purpose because somebody's like, you need to stay stuck over here and do all these things because I need to feel comfortable, basically is how that feels. All right, Taurus, that's your reading. If it resonates for you, please let me know. I have to cut it off. Drop me a comment, drop me a like, anything like that, Taurus. Please, please, it helps my channel grow. It's a slow move. It's a slow climb with my channel. It's been like, it hits a couple and then it stops. And then it hits a couple and then it stops. And I'm like, damn it. It's at 144 though. It's at 1444, which is like, hey, if you're an Earth Angel, what's up, Earth Angels? In the house. We love that. But anyways, I almost called you Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. Okay, we could have a Piscean, Taurus, Earth Angel person. Or you're like, hell no, that's not, so don't get caught in my words, all right? Pisces, oh, Pisces, okay, Pisces, extra emphasis on Pisces. Taurus, you could have a cross-watching Pisces or Pisces watching for a Taurus, whatever. Let's move past it, all right? Let's cut the deck and see, what did I say? What did I say? Earth angels, hello. What did I say, dude? The only cards that have like little angels on them. Earth angels are here for this reading. That's all I have to say. Heavy Sagittarius, heavy Scorpio. Could be dealing with one or have it in your own chart. Oh, okay. That's a little strange. Someone's sounding the horn. There's earth angels. There's like angelic forces that are like, enough is enough. This is fucked up. Something's fucked up. We've had enough. And we're here. As I literally just said that, right? And I just grabbed my deck and then boom. I mean, there's a lot of cards in this. I put 2 decks in here. All right, that's good. Maybe you're having to temper your emotions as like something comes to a close and you don't want to really let somebody know because they might freak out or something and do something like rash and psychotic. You might just want like a smooth transition as well into like something else because something's been maybe a slow burn and not like a fast, like crazy thing. It could have just been like a slow, painful burn and you've been gathering facts and you're like, this is not it. This is not it. This is not making me happy. And here I am still trying to help, but I'm still miserable. And someone's still trying to be all creepy with the money back stuff. And it's either affecting children or it's affecting innocence or it's making people worse. Like with their trauma, with their addiction, like not addiction, but maybe. But with their traumas, like just what makes them like feel the need to be an asshole or feel like it gives them an excuse to not be a better person. And angels don't like that because it probably is a good person. That's like, no, dude, that's not acceptable. We like our good people to feel like supported, you know? But they don't. 4 of Pentacles upside down. Someone does not feel that way. They don't feel supported. They feel maybe uncomfortable. But just so you know, you got Angel Squad that just came out like super hard. All right. Okay, Taurus, that's your reading. Until next time. All right. I love y'all.